Dear students, see last time we completed exercise numericals of lesson number 7. Okay, today we'll take a MCQ which are based on the concept what we have studied in the lesson number 7. Now we start with the MCQ number 1. Okay, now see there are two particle system, three particle system. Mass M1 is 5 gram, M2 is 10 gram, M3 is 15 gram. Okay, now see the velocity of the particle V1 is given as 10 centimeter per second, V2 is given as 20 centimeter per second, and V3 is 30 centimeter per second. See what we have to find out. See the velocity of center of mass. See how do we represent velocity of the center of mass is VCM. Now see we have to use the formula m into VCM is P1 plus P2 plus P3. Okay, now see here P1 is M1 V1. Okay, that is 5 into 10. P2 is M2 V2, 10 into 20. P3 is M3 V3, 15 into 30. Now see total mass is M. That is M1 plus M2 plus M3. Okay, that is 5 plus 10 plus 15. Okay, now we are having all the values. Okay, P1 we are having, P2 also, P3, total mass also is there. So we can substitute the values in the equation. Okay, that is VCM is P1 plus P2. Okay, so we can substitute the values. 15 plus 200 plus 450 upon total mass is 30. Okay, so that we can simplify. Okay, is 23.3. Okay, so this is how we can solve. So that is our MCQ number 1. Okay. Now, see the resultant force acting on a system of particles. Here we know the force is a vector quantity, so it can be like this. Here force is given like this. Okay, and total mass of the system M is 5 kg. See we have to find out acceleration of center of mass. Okay, now we have to use F is equal to ACM, we have to find out. Okay, now F is equal to M into ACM, F upon M. Here that is 20, 10, 15, total mass is given. So if I divide all the terms, 20 by 5, 10 by 5, okay, and suppose we want to have the magnitude, then also we can find out in the vector form. Okay, now this is how we can solve. So this is about MCQ. Okay, now see the next one, that is MCQ number 3. Now the question says suppose your mass is 50 kg. Okay, now see another bicycle rider of 100 kg moving with a velocity of 20 km per hour. Okay, and see your momentum is equal to momentum of the bicycle rider of mass 100 kg and moving with a velocity of 20 km per hour. So both momentum are given equal. Now P1 is m1 v1. See, right now we write only on the magnitude m2 v2. Okay, so v2 we can find out m1 v1 upon m2. See, m1 is okay, v1 we have to find out. Now m2 is 100, v2 is 20, mass m1 is given is 50. That turns out to be. See, here we do not convert in meter per second. Okay, so here we use the, given that the momentum of two objects is equal, so we use the formula m1 v1 is m2 v2. Okay, now see the next MCQ. Okay, bus of moving with a straight road 60 km per hour. M2 is a car of, see, both move in the same direction. Both move in the same direction. See, we have to find out velocity of the center of mass of two objects. Okay, now see the car is moving with the speed of 80 km per hour. Now here two object mass and velocity is given. See, we have to find out center of mass. So now m into VCM is P. Here it is a P1 plus P2. That is m1 v1 plus m2 v2. Now m we can consider total mass of the system, and VCM is the center of mass. See, m1 is given, v1 is given, m2 is given, v2 is given. See, VCM we have to find out is the velocity of center of mass. Okay, so we can substitute the formula VCM is m1 v1 plus. Here two particles or two objects are moving in the same direction. Okay, when given number of vectors are in the same direction, we can treat it as a scalar. So that's why we can see here the arrow is not shown. See, mass is m1 2400, velocity is 60, m2 is 1600. Now m1 is 2400. Okay, now if we solve, will turn out to be 68 km per hour. Now this is about the velocity of center of mass of the system of a bus and the car. Okay, now this is about MCQ number 4. Now see a bird of 2 kg moving with the velocity of 2I. Okay, and another bird. This is bird 1. M2 is 3 kg. V2 is. Okay, now what will be the velocity of center of mass? Okay, momentum is a vector quantity. Again, m into VCM is P, that is m1 v1 plus P1 plus P2. Okay, m will be. Okay, here m we can consider total mass of two birds, 2 kg and 3 kg. That is 5 kg. Now m1 is 2, v1 is 2I minus 4j plus m2 is 3. See, we have to add according to the vector. So, see what is the x component? 2 to the 4, 3 to the 6, that is 4 plus 6I caret. Now here it will be minus 8 plus 3 6 are 18, j caret upon 5. Okay, see this is 10I. Again this is also 10j upon 5. That will be turned out to be 2I plus 2j. See what is the unit of the velocity? Meter per second. Okay, so this is about MCQ number 5. Now See the next MCQ. See here, momentum of the particle is given as 0.5 t square. Okay, 3 I caret. Okay, see the x component is 0.5 t square plus 3. Okay, plus 1.5 t. See, momentum is a vector quantity, that's why it is given in terms of the components. See, this is the x component and this is the y component. See, okay, we have to find out the force acting. Okay, at time t. Now here will be generalized formula, not particular time is given, but we know the formula dp by dt is force. Okay, now t square derivative is, see we know very well t square derivative is 2t and t derivative is 1. So it will be 0.5, t square derivative is 2, see t3 is constant, okay, t derivative will be 1. Okay, the 0.5 into 2 it will be 1, t I plus 1.5 g. Okay, suppose particular time is given, then we have to substitute. But basic formula remain the same. See, rate of change of momentum is force. Okay, so this is how we can solve. Now, see the next MCQ. See a quill of 0.1 gram. Okay. Okay, velocity is okay. Now, see its velocity changes from minus 0.05 to 0.20 I caret plus 0.15 G caret. What will be the change in momentum? Now see delta P we have to find out, that is change in momentum will be m into V2, that is P2 minus P1. Now m we can take common. Okay. Now velocity is 0.2 I minus, here also the negative sign. Okay. Now see this will make plus. Okay. 0.2 I caret, see minus minus will become plus. Now see 0.2 is 2 into 10 to minus 1 I caret plus. Okay, so if I multiply, okay, so this is how we can calculate change in moment. Now, next MCQ. See here mass is given, velocity is given, initial and final velocity both are given. We can calculate the change in momentum. Now, see the next MCQ. See a monkey sitting on a tree at a height of 5 meters drops a seeds (10 gram) okay on a crocodile. Okay, see it seeds fall for 2 seconds. Okay, now and become stationary. So what is the momentum? Now let us say a crocodile okay Now here it falls freely. It falls freely. So what is the force acting is mg. Okay, and we have to find out change in momentum. Now see F is equal to delta P by delta T. Delta P is F delta T. See here it is falling freely. So what is the force acting on it? See the gravitational force is mg. See mass is 10 gram. G we can take 10. See the time interval is given as 2 seconds. Okay, time interval is given as 2 seconds. Momentum is kg meter per second. See it is falling freely. Mass is given, velocity. Here we have to assume that only gravitational force acts. Okay, so delta P is F into delta T. Okay, this is how we can solve. Now see the next MCQ. Now let us say this is a dial of a clock. Now see mass M1 30 gram, M2 is 120 gram, M3 is given as 90 gram, okay, and 60 gram. Okay, now see the radius is 10 centimeter. Radius is 10 centimeter. So how the coordinate will become? This will be 10, 0, 0, 10. Here will be minus 10, 0 and 0 minus 10. Okay, see we have to find out center of mass of this system. See here there are 4 particles. Okay, so we use the generalized formula M1 R1 plus M2 R2. Okay, here is a 4 particle system. So now we can write 30 into coordinate is 10, 0 plus 120, 0, 10 plus 90 minus 10, 0 plus 100, 60 gram. Okay, sorry, 60 gram here. Okay, 30 plus 120 plus. Now see 4 particles, 30 gram, 120 gram, 90 gram and 60 gram. See the radius is 10 centimeter. Considering our coordinate Cartesian coordinate system, the vectors position vector will become 10, 0, 0, 10, minus 10, 0, 0, minus 10. See that we have substituted. Now we know these are symmetric object. Okay, radius is same. Now if we solve, see the center of mass we can obtain as a minus 2 into 2 centimeter. Now tell me when the center of mass will be at the geometric center. When the center of mass of this system will be at the geometric center. See what we see here, the position vector are same. So if the mass of all the particle placed here is also equal, then the center of mass will become at the geometric center. Okay, that we have to keep in mind. Okay. Now see our next MCQ. Now see here is a laminar object. Okay, see it is in the shape of each square is of the same size. Okay, each square Okay, what is the lamina we have discussed earlier? See, the length is dimension or thickness is very less compared to dimension. See, each is having a 10 centimeter, here 10, 20, 30 centimeter, here also 10, 20 and now see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and total 6 mass. Okay, each are of the same mass, M1, M2. Okay, M5 and 6. Okay, now we have to find out the center of mass. Now M1 is M, R1, see 10 centimeter. See, suppose a square of 10 centimeter, center of mass is at the geometric center, it will be 5, 5. R2, M2 also M. See here, this length will be 5 centimeter, but 10 centimeter is already there. It will be 10 plus 5. See, the y coordinate will remain the same. See, R2 will be 15 into 5. M3 is M. R3. Now see, the x coordinate will remain at the same. Y coordinate will become different. Why? Because 10 is already there. 5 will be from the second square. Okay, so it will be 5 and 15. M4 is also M. See here, x coordinate will remain unaltered or do not change, mass will be 5. See, the y component will change to 25. How 25? See, this is 10 centimeter, 10 plus 10 is 20 and here, see the half of the 10 centimeter is 5, the total is 20 plus 5 is 20. Now mass is M5 is also M. Now what about the x coordinate? See, x coordinate will be like this. 10 is already there, 5 more. So, see, the y coordinate will be similar to that of square 4, that will be 20. Now M6 is M. Again, see, the x coordinate will be 20 plus 5 will be 25. See, the y coordinate also will be 25. So R6 will be. Okay, it is important to decide mass. See here, total mass sigma mi is 6m. Okay, sigma mi is 6m and sigma mi ri. See, m we can take common. Okay, m is taken, we can common. Now see, we have to add x component. Okay, 15 plus 5, 20 plus 5, 25, 50, 60 and 8. Okay, $25 and 40, 50 and 70. Okay, and y coordinate will be 75, 80 and 100. Okay, now see, the center of mass is sigma mi ri. This is a generalized formula we have written. Okay, now that turns out to be 1. See, this will be 70 by 6, 100 by 6. Okay, that turns out to be 11.6. Okay, this is how we can solve. Now, next MCQ. See, two particle system. M1 and M2 are the mass. Okay, distance is R. Okay, now center of mass is at a, it is given that center of mass is at a distance of R1 and R2. Center of mass is at the R1 and R2. Okay, what is the relation of m1 and m2 in terms of the distance? Okay, we have to calculate ratio of m1 and m2 in terms of r1 and r2. Now see the here, for simplicity we assume that center of mass is at origin. See, that is at our discussion. Okay, now let us assume that center of mass is one dimension system, only origin. Now what is the formula? Okay, for simplicity we assume that center of mass is at the origin. So this is 0, r1 positive. Why? Right to the origin will be positive, left to the origin will be okay. This will come to the left hand side, become 0. So what is the relation? So m1 upon m2 r2 by r2. Okay, now this is how we can solve. Now see here, there are three spheres. Each having the radius r. Each radius is r. Now see m. What will be the center of mass of this? These are the okay. Now see, three particle system, RCM will be m1 r1 plus now see, mass is m. See, the center of mass of the sphere will be at the geometric center, so distance from the origin will be r. m2 also is r. See, the radius is r, so how much this distance will be 2r, and the second sphere q, geometric center, so distance will be 2r plus r, that is 3r. m3 is also m. See, this is the diameter, this also is diameter, so total distance is 4r. This will be at the geometric center, so it will be 5r, m plus. Okay, now m we can take common, r plus 3r plus 5r, and here will be 5 plus 3, 8 plus 1, 9r. So the center of mass will be at the 3r distance. Okay, center of mass will be at the 3r distance from this. Okay. Next. Okay, see a ring of r. Okay, angular speed is omega. Okay, it rotate about an axis passing through the center of mass. What will be the kinetic energy? Now see, here we have to talk of rotational. See, 1 by 2 I omega square. Now see, for ring, moment of inertia we are knowing is mr square. Here it is given in terms of small r. So 1 by 2 mr square omega square. So the rotational kinetic energy of the ring will be 1 by 2 I omega square. Now see, next, see the force acting on a particle is Fk. Okay, See, the position vector is 2i plus 2j. Two I plus j. See what is the torque acting on it. Now see, torque is a vector product of r and f. Here the answer will be similarly in terms of f only. I caret, j caret and k caret. R is a position vector, so it will be 2, 1. Z component is 0. Here force is only in terms of z component, f. Okay? Now we have to simplify. I caret, it will be f minus 0. Okay? J caret, okay, is 2 into f. Okay? Other component will be 0. Plus the k caret. See, right diagonal minus left diagonal. So 2 into 0 is 0, 1 minus 0 is. Okay? Now see, the force F we can take common. So it will be I minus. See, the torque will be I minus 2j. Okay? Torque will be R cross F. That will be I minus 2j. This is how we can solve. Now see our next MCQ. See, if the angular momentum of a rigid body increases by 25%. Okay? How? The rotational. See, in the 6th lesson we studied K is equal to 2 square pi 2m K. Here rotational kinetic energy is L square upon 2m. Okay? See, mass is analogous to moment of inertia and the linear momentum is analogous to angular momentum. Okay, whenever the change is more than 5%, we cannot use the method of error. So here K is proportional to L square. See, the percentage change will be like this. Percentage change in the rotational energy, rotational kinetic energy. Now see, K is equal to, here K is, we see the kinetic energy. Okay, so it will be L2 square minus L1 square upon L1 square into 100. Now see, L2, see, angular momentum L1 we take L, see, increases by 25%, so L2 will be 1.25. Okay, so 1.25, 1.5625 minus 1.